Hi guys, welcome to my Kickstarter page. Thank you so much for even taking a chance to look at it. This is my first time doing this and I have no idea what's going on. I want to start off by saying my name is Marley. I'm 21 years old. I recently turned 21 and I am a singer slash songwriter slash producer slash pianist. I try and do as much as I can. Recently, I had just started the mastering process, which is the final process for my single called Burn. I wrote it back at the beginning of COVID, probably around maybe May or June of 2020. And right around that time, I had gotten admitted into the University of Miami, where I was blessed with being able to be a MADE major, which is someone who does musicianship, artistry, development, and entrepreneurship. And it's basically like an independent artist that learns about how to promote themselves and, navigate the business world of the music industry. And then my minor was in songwriting. And my number one thing, though, out of all of those things, is that I am a singer. I am a singer first. It's always been something that I have just done, and I never realized it up until maybe probably college. I was doing it for fun, and like elementary school, middle school, and high school was a really strong passion and hobby of mine. When I got to college, I was like, you know what, Mom, Dad, I want to be a singer. Now, of course, they were a little worried. They were like, are you sure you don't want to go into like being a professor or like a biologist? And I was like, no, I mean, those things are fun, but singing is just, it's where my heart is. I would 100% see myself up on stage. Ever since I performed my first solo ever in high school, it was so life-changing. It was compelling. It made me realize, like, this is exactly what I was put on this earth to do. Like, this is what I was meant to do. And nothing could be more fulfilling than just being able to follow my dreams and pursue being a singer. I like pop and R&B. I love jazz. I did classical music and opera. I love reggaeton, and I've been recently getting into K-pop. Singing in other languages is so enticing to me. Like, why just like stick with one? Like, try them all. I personally try to make my brand more of a, dance, pop, electronic, pop R&B feel. And this song is kind of pop-ish, but with a little bit of a hip-hop R&B background. You may notice it when this song is finally released. When you finally hear, you're like, aha, I see what she means. So when it comes to my plan for this song, I decided that I would go through the mixing and mastering process with a producer, specifically that I met on campus. We've been working hand in hand in this process for about 8 months now, and he's been able to teach me how to use certain things. He's been such a help. There were only so many things that I could teach myself. I am self-taught. I did not properly take any formal producing classes. I just kind of threw myself into it and was like, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. And you know what? I did figure it out slightly. I'm still growing, but I feel like Burn is a very dramatic, intense song because you feel completely immersed, and that's the kind of music that I love to create and I love to write. And I really hope that when you one day hopefully listen to the song, you'll feel the exact same thing that I feel when I listen to the song. I don't want to give anything away. I'm gonna be a little hush-hush about it, but Burn is about, well, I hope you guessed it, burning an item. I don't want to tell you what the item is because it'll give the whole song away. I would never actually burn anything in real life, by the way. That is so not me. But what I did when I wrote this, I took one piece or one emotion that I had and I tried to take it to the extreme. I was like, okay, if I could create a character, a version of myself that I can just maximize as much as possible, what could I come up with? And that's how I created Burn. The character herself is very strong and very confident, and she knows that she doesn't need anyone else. She's extremely independent. She's in control, and that's kind of the idea that I wanted to just kind of keep throughout the whole song. I want the people who listen to this song to feel extremely confident and like they can do anything that they put their minds to. That is the whole point of this song for me. And I noticed that whenever I showed this song to literally anyone, they all said, are you going to create a music video? And I was like, with what music video money? I was like, I'm a student, I work, I have rent, I have bills. I was like, I have my sister, she's going to UCLA. I'm so proud of her, but my mom and my dad are like, okay, both of you guys are across the country and you're living in expensive places, like we can only do so much. That's where, Kickstarter really kind of popped up for me. I'd never considered doing it before, and that's where you guys come in. First off, I really appreciate the fact that you even considered looking at my page. Thank you so much for making it this far. I know this video is kind of long, but if you've made it this far, props to you, because I know I talk so much. This song is extremely descriptive. It goes like word by word about like what happened and the whole process of the plot line and the story, and I feel like it needs to kind of be told in a visual way as well. It's too descriptive not to. I even put sounds in there that tell you what's going on, so you're like, oh my god, like what is that? It's really immersive, and I really hope that with the music video I'm able to portray those feelings and thoughts and emotion. I feel like with just the song itself is one layer of performance, but when you have the performance and the visuals and the effects in the song as well, you have an immersive experience that can take people to so many places. In the music industry, they're ridiculously priced. Like the one I put in here was a itemized list that I got from an agency that was willing to work with me on this song, and she gave me every single thing that I needed to pay for, and I was like, okay. And to my mom, and she was like, and I was like, okay, I see where this is going. So she encouraged me to start this Kickstarter, and I feel like this would be a great way for me to really get my passion project out there and my ideas out there and my song out there. I also have a marketing campaign that I'm working on where it talks about Spotify playlists, Instagram ads, and Facebook ads, and that's a whole separate portion of marketing. Spotify playlisting is expensive by itself. It's really difficult to be able to get your songs on Spotify playlists, but I feel like with any form of support, it doesn't have to be anything big, it can be anything small. I would gladly appreciate it. And then once I have the music video done and the marketing all planned out and I have my song distributed, then I will be ready to release. I am so excited. This is my first project and I'm so grateful. I appreciate you for your time and thank you so much for looking at my page. Whether or not you're donating, I just appreciate you for just taking a moment to feel what I'm feeling and going through this amazing process with me. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.